I remember there's no Yuri. And I remember the last mission we had to do. It was the miniature village. No? No? Wasn't that? Nikki peeks into the stream. Shh. Hi, Dark Tassels. It's this? Wait, oh no, the miniature village was a bonus job. How do we get to the bonus job again? Is it here? The bonus jobs. No? Wait. Beep 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 beep. Curious. I forgot. Oh wow. Let's clean the mining dump truck. Let's clean the dump truck. Where's the game volume gone? Oh, that's too small. Need to if it stays at this volume, it should be fine. Game volume though. Ah! Powerwash notification. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's the... There we go. That's how you get to the bonus jobs. Let me change the settings. Don't talk. I need to see the ding. How strong the ding is. That's a vibrant blue. Shiny blue. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope everyone is having a decent week. A good Friday. Finally the weekend. Finally rest. I mean, for some people, of course. Not everyone has the privilege to rest at the end of Friday. Oh, the truck is so shiny. Ah. The thing is perfect. Very nice. Yuri is having pig zoomies. Playing with his ball. Yuri fucking balling. At least while he's playing, he's not trying to grab honey. Not chasing after the other cat. Hades. I should do more Hades. Completely gave up on the game after getting the credits. All I know, there's so much content after the credits, like in the first game. The problem is that I don't know what kind of content there is after the game. I don't know what's waiting for me, so I don't have like a reason to go back to the game, an incentive. Like, is there more lore? Is there a new enemy? Are there different challenges? How does that work? Why is the usual token white guy? I mean, I'm all for calling Yuri a man, but you can't really call him white. He's white passing, but he's Mexican. That would be like calling me a femboy, you know? I do look feminine, but I'm not really a man. He's not really white. It is. Reminds me of people getting offended by Michael Jackson saying the N-word in 2005. For gore. What I didn't know is that, like, what I learned recently only is that he had vitiligo. I never knew that. I never knew, like, in any stuff I watched about him, any news or anything. I didn't even know he had vitiligo. I just thought he wanted to turn white, which is weird. So now things make a bit more sense. Any crimes were these? With 12 billion nose jobs. Yeah, the nose is another. Yeah. I mean the nose and the rest of his face, because he turned white, but the turning white didn't do all of that to his face. He also completely fucked his face with surgeries. Now the question is, would he have done all these surgeries and nose jobs if he didn't turn white? He hadn't turned white. Would he have that kind of like complex identity issue? Maybe face dysphoria, I don't know. If he kept his, how do you say, his complex skin tone? Like, do we know the reason why he got so many face surgeries? Was it linked to his whitening? The rest of his face was because he got third-degree burns. How? What? Third-degree burns? Because of the surgeries, or completely unrelated? Like it was an accident? Page Pyrotechnic said he's out, he's on fire live. Oh, it was that one. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, oh, I didn't know it was that one that... All I knew is that he caught on fire, but I didn't know he had, like, major injuries. I'm still not gonna watch the fucking movie, but I should probably watch the documentary on him. Curious now. Apparently I know not enough about him. At least not as much as I thought I did. I mean, I didn't think I knew a lot, but I apparently know even less than I thought. He died because he got hooked on drugs because of the burns. All linked. Now I need to find a documentary that doesn't spend like 45 minutes talking about his pedophilia. Because I don't care about that. Yuri isn't here because the stream is unplanned, so I didn't really ask him in advance. I know that he has no problem doing that, but I don't like asking people like only an hour or two in advance if they want to do a stream together. Because I like planning things in advance, except for this stream, but you get it. I'm the only person concerned by the unplanned stream. Hi Akaya, good morning. I've seen debates where it's like he was a pedophile, but at least he wasn't that kind of pedo, versus the pedophile class slandered his ass because he wasn't actually a pedophile. Well, there are different kinds of pedophilia, that's true. But like, I doubt we'll ever get anything unbiased, anything serious about the subject, so I choose to not really care about the subject. He's dead. He's dead, so like... That's really mature for your age. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to get into this subject right after watching Onimai. Which was a very cool anime. I'm not done yet with, but cool anime. It's relaxing. It's fun. What's this music? It's Omori. By Your Side from Omori. I should have a Spotify thing here. There we go. If it updates while the thing is minimized. Oh, now I can. Next. Been watching streamers nowadays because we originally got people who were 13 in 2012 doing collabs with old-time YouTubers. I watched you since I was 13 and love your Minecraft videos. I know what you're referencing. If you're referencing the thing I think you're referencing. But yeah. Low-key, the streamer job is starting to get a bit old. A little bit old enough to like have people who are big adults now having watched streamers when they were in high school. Streaming became big in like what, 2014, 2015. It still wasn't as big before 15, 14. So like streaming is already like a good 12 years old job. When YouTube died in 2016. Well, it's a bit weird because streaming was huge early in France compared to other countries, even compared to like the US with all the web TVs we had. So I guess it was a bit earlier in France, but in other countries it got big a tiny bit later. Not that much, but it was also probably big in other countries that I don't know of, because I don't really follow any other streamers than French ones. Offshoot of esport channels. Well, there's esport, but it's like a whole league different, League of Legends different. Like it feels like another type of. It doesn't feel like streaming. It just feels like sport TV, like on a PC. For me, it doesn't really feel like streaming. Conversations make me feel old. I remember watching Vine Sauce pre-Twitch. All these streamers were esport players. Yeah. It's really that I have a hard time. I guess I kind of liked it at the start, but I never really was a fan of esports streamers. Like, just streamers playing Dota, playing CSGO, playing League every single fucking day. So maybe I was a bit late. Already used to it. I've seen the news recently, some instance of Vanguard locks the deadlock. Exe. Again? Because already did that for Battlefield, right? And it's happening again. Warcraft 1. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of watching streamers play competitive games. Okay. Not focusing. I'm not focusing. I need to finish items before I go to. Alright, I don't have the extensions because this is the new gun I got recently. Got my gun. The extreme street bullshit. Urban X Extreme. I need to buy the extensions. You. On this, I want the adaptable nozzle. Look, it doesn't matter if the game is ass. If the streamer is good, the game becomes good because of the content. If you're Shadow the Hedgehog. anyone can make that game enjoyable. Or you're the one watching VTubers. VTubers apparently make every fucking game enjoyable just by screaming on them and making sad jokes. Or the stereotyping, my lord. I watch VTubers flashy lights go flash and like it. Bro. Pony parties? Holy shit, Pinkie Pie. We got Pinkie Pie on the stream. No way. How come I get people finding me on the secret stream? The one I don't advertise, the one I don't post about. Who sent you? Okay, focus. Under carriage panel. Okay, done. Steering stick. Thank God they put a big ass trench under the truck so I can comfortably clean. Recommended. Holy shit! I am recommended! Welcome. But yeah, this is a quote-unquote secret stream that wasn't on the schedule, that wasn't a plan, so it's a bit more chill than usual. And a bit more quiet on the chat. If the soil is too soft, the truck will slowly sink to the ground. And you will be stuck under the truck. That's hot. I mean, it is a dump truck. That's what it says on the can. It's a dump truck. So, you know, being stuck on the ground under a dump truck is not the worst fate I've been offered. Oh, I'm finally free of commissions. I just have to finish the sketches. And then I'll be able to open my commissions again and be under a lot of stress again. The fucking dishes again. All a loop. The ride never ends. Oh, you're One Piece. Thank you, One Piece. What? Well, because you're the one who's gonna find the piece you're looking after. Oh yeah. Nice. Go between the two wheels and look up Kind of reminiscent of boobs, you know? Or maybe not butts. Those are two very big wheels. They're digging in a volcano? Don't do that. Don't do that. You do be playing as the innocent worker at the evil villain mega people killer base. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't followed any of the Powerwash lore. And piss me off so much. Why? Why does it beat you up? I might know, but I need to. Oh, this is gonna be annoying to finish. Maybe? Unless the game is nice to me. How nice is the game going to be? It attempts to counter the argument of, but you're also killing innocent civilian Death Star workers. Death Star workers. There are no innocent civilians. Whatever. Empire recipients there, so it's bourgeoisie's fault. Who are you calling civilians? The people working on the Death Star or the people getting exploded by the Death Star? Because people working on the Death Star aren't really civilians. I don't think the janitor that can't afford being fired is responsible for Alderaan. It's always the janitor, but like the meme has specifically a stormtrooper on the meme. The stormtrooper that I don't remember if he has a blaster, but it's the stormtrooper on the meme. finish this wheel? Yes. I mean this tire. I have to take as a counter argument. It's on vacuum. Yeah, but are people sending this argument to janitors or people that are literally helping the army in any way? Like, I don't know, pilots that don't shoot anything, or engineers that work in military bases. These people, like, very like literally help kill people, so it's really hard to say that they're just innocent and that they can't afford to not kill people. It's easy to take the example of the janitor because it's like, it's the easy example. But there are so many different types of jobs in the army that help the army kill people that aren't the janitor. And that people say are not exactly jobs that kill people while they are. And I think it's actually really easy to be poor without being in the army, because I think a lot of people do that. Like, I don't think any poor person in the US is joining the US army or feel like they absolutely have to join the US army or are forced to join the US army. It feels like a very, oh well, what can you do about it? Most people who join the army are because they're poor. Yeah. But they can also be poor. Instead of participating into the killing of people. Because other people are poor and they don't join the US Army. Specifically the US Army, because if it's other kind of armies, I don't know. Because I'm not... I don't know the history of, like, military operations in a lot of countries. But the argument is always watch your head. Okay, thank you. Arguably other armies are even worse because you already get healthcare by default. Right. I guess that makes sense. Most other countries, but yeah. It would be even more stupid than to join the army. But like... It feels like a bit of you know, poor innocent boo-boo who can't afford to be poor. Like, I don't know yet, like there are a lot of other people who are poor in the same country, but they don't go help killing people. And I bet that a lot of them have the option to join the army. Right? Just a small bean. A lot of them say that they legit don't have a choice. It's either be poor or join the army. And I think that's not exactly true. Hi Cup Queen, good morning. Running at a perfect time. 25 months! Thank you, Cup Queen.
Quarter of an hi.
Ah, okay, so the thing is broken. The thing doesn't work. Alerts. Alerts. How is the alerts going? Let me check. Because I put all the alerts in a different audio track on... Ah, is it because I don't hear it? Wait. Wait, advanced audio properties. Well, first, why is it at 39%? That's stupid. Monitor and output. Monitor and output. I'll see if this changes anything. Like, we cannot blame people who feel like they're a dead end in the system that creates dead ends. I can blame their ignorance. I can blame their ignorance of the other choices and of what the US Army does. Once I blame their ignorance, I can say that, I mean, yeah, sure, since they don't know what else to do and they don't know that they can not do that, it's hard to blame them on their choice because, like, they didn't know about the other choices. But it feels a bit easy. Feels like a bit of a cop-out. The coffee talk type stream. Are we calling any political discussion coffee talk now? Fair enough. Well, it's because of it's because of the characters of coffee talk. They made me do it. Finish this tire, okay. And you also need to be abled because, like, I think that not a lot of disabled people can join the army. So it's a bit weird to have people say I literally didn't have any choice, while the same type of people who are disabled can join the army and are still, like, in the same position. They just have not the choice of joining the army and somehow they're still there. You know? It feels like they could say, so what am I supposed to do if I don't join the army? Just stay at home and be poor like a cripple? And like, yeah, because a lot of disabled people actually have this situation where they can't even join the army. There's a bunch of vets who get discharged because they find out about new stuff. The reason why every respectable Communist Party's guideline includes educating the people. Yeah! Yeah, no, that's why I'm blaming their ignorance. Not the choice they're making, because the choice they're making are based on their ignorance of the system and the subject. It's a little bit different, I feel like. You can call it Tumblr stream instead. Ignorance was created or rather maintained by the system. Yeah. But in a big 2026, at the age of mass information and misinformation, but mass information, the internet, it's really hard to accept the excuse of I didn't know. Especially when you didn't know about a subject you're like participating in actively, when you don't know about the military, when you don't know about what the US is doing, if you don't know, like, if you have access to information like everyone else. Like, you have access to more information than the average person in the world. You live in the US. You have more resources than people in developing countries. By default. An uncomfortable number of people will still choose ignorance and violence because it comes easy. Yeah! And a lot of people are feigning ignorance because that's I feel like that's the kind of people the meme is used against. The type of people who kinda know what the US is doing. Hold Flushy? Flushy at the wheel? Don't fuck it up, Plushy. People who know the atrocity of every genocide and war crime the US participating in, but are still playing blind because it's just the easy way. Bear? I don't know if it's a bear. Who are you? Kind of a fucked up alien bear. It's really just like, I'm only following orders. I'm just following orders. Okay. Okay, Stormtrooper. Fucked up alien bear. Saying it can stand on its own, saying that the original scenario the meme was responding to, it does not, and a lot of people continue using it that meaning. Yeah, I mean it's hard to. It's hard to me to care about the origin of the meme as much as like the origin of the word, or I guess it makes sense to still learn what the meme was about at the start, but it's kind of weird, a weird branch of linguistics. I feel for historians who will have to dig up the origin and the history of some memes to make sense of some historical events that happened or will happen. You will have a fucking tranny killer 1488 on history books. with a screenshot of his Twitter post. That's why Tumblr user pissed on the poor. A lot of people on Tumblr still don't know the origin of this expression. The piss on the poor website. They just go with it. They accept the expression, but they don't know the origin. Anyway, now talking about Mélenchon being a candidate for the next presidential election in France. Okay, so I have to see if the meme turns into Marseillaise or the international. That's about French politics. Oh, it's gonna be hard to to give you a recap of, to give you a context. I need to make like comparisons, but it's a bit hard. Got Hitler versus von Papen versus Mussolini. I don't know, it's kind of funny that a lot of news channels and newspapers focus so much on LFI without even mentioning Mélenchon that much anymore. But now Mélenchon is back, so it feels like he's not even a dead weight for the party anymore, because they kind of stopped talking about him after a while, you know? They spent so much time saying that he was a dead weight, that he was so anti-Semitic, that he was fascist and everything, and that the party wouldn't win with him leading. And I haven't said that in like years, or at least a sizable amount of months. I feel like they forgot that Mélenchon could come back. It was kind of funny. Kamala Gavin versus the literal rotting corpse of Donald Trump puppeted on strings. Who would win? Who the fuck is Gavin? Ah, Newsom! Another real reflection? In 2026? Good. Mélenchon is Mussolini. What? Mélenchon is Mussolini. Don't listen to what Liz is saying. Was campaigning on raising the military budget. But they're all campaigning on raising the military budget. He's not special. They're all the same. Ah. Ah, now you sound more like my mom. Oh. I'm glad they fixed the scissor lift because it was a pain in the ass to use at the start of the game. African is less bad than fucking over French people. Do you have anyone better than Mélenchon on the presidential election? Because maybe there's someone better than him who has a chance to win. I just don't know about them. Nathalie Arthaud? Okay. 50% doesn't look like 50%. I'm not saying Mélenchon killed the actual left, but I'm saying the last election before Mélenchon. Lutte Ouvrière has 2 million votes. Oh, didn't a lot of them join LFE? Which is not the best, but I mean, a lot of like activists and people working in Lutte Ouvrière join LFE. Well, 2 million is great, but it's still not as much as what LFE got. I'm more on the side of like practical voting. Like I don't care who's winning. I don't care who's participating, who's candidating, I don't know if that's the word. I just want the left to win. That doesn't take into account the Parti Socialist, but someone on the left. As much as the PS will still go PS. Are you saying that LFE is not on the left? Because the PS is certainly not on the left. There are still neoliberals, just like Macron. It's not really a case of who's left and who's on the right. It's a case of who's a neoliberal and who's not a neoliberal. And I just want the ones who aren't neoliberal to win. Because otherwise, even if they're on the left, it's still gonna be the same thing. From a self-preservation standpoint. Long term, it's still gonna fuck everyone over. Well, yeah, but we make do. We make do with what we have. If only we could decide. If only we had a democracy within the parties. If only we could decide who's presenting themselves. And I know that Mélenchon doesn't care about Africa because he's very pro-nuclear. And the only way to have a good nuclear industry nowadays is to plunder Africa even more. So, is Liz hyperboling? Hyperboiling? Yes, she's boiling. She is hyperboling. They're not literally Hitler and Mussolini. For Hitler, I'm not. No, they're not as brutal as Hitler. not the same. He's being paid by the ghost of Serge Dassault. Buy more oil. Invest in my company. You really helped me, this shit is taking years. Not genociding people because they're bad, they're only genociding people because the Saudi buy French ships. Rent. Who's the man, by the way? I didn't invite the man because it's an unplanned stream, so I didn't ask years in advance. So he's probably not even awake right now. You know? Like, actually. He's genuinely probably not even awake yet. Tay and him have been... Oh, Tay got better recently, but they've been going to bed like extra late. Like sometimes I see posting him in our server, and it's like 2 PM here. So... I know he lives in the US and she lives in Chile, but the time zone difference is not that big. Let's be honest here. It's not supposed to be that big. Because I think when it's 2 PM here for Yuri, it's like now on summertime it's... I don't remember. I know he lives in Chicago. Up. Doxed the man. I know he lives in Chicago, but I don't remember what's the time difference. I think it's like 6 or 7. Hours. do the other wheel. And I haven't checked if they're awake because my Discord fucked up and oh, I forgot to change the category. Nobody told me. Jesus. Have you all seen the anti-Semitic caricature of the British Green Party leader? The Discord is fucked right now. I can't follow the rules. Because you're straight? What are my rules again? Did I say be gay? I probably say be gay. Are you straight? Fuck. Oh, it's okay. I can make an exception because we have Yuri here sometimes, and he's also very straight. So I ban them. Do I ban them? Then boys do be nice. Oh no. Oh no. To the wood chipper you go. Hear me out. No, I'm not hearing anything out. This was the worst opener you could have gone with. He's straight in a T40 kind of way though. No, he's not. He's so straight. Bro is gonna know exactly what you want whenever you want. This is horrible. What? Am I in limbo? Am I going down the steps of hell? The circles? I'm starting in limbo? What is this? It doesn't sound very straight to me. It's it's straight in the way of I hate women more than I like men, you know? Or I like men because I hate women. A lot of men do that. Could look at stocks. Yeah. So many gay men have this vibe because like they just don't respect women, so they're like, well, I better have a guy because at least he's like me and easier. And they do that and then they go unchecked for so much time. The saying femboys are an open case. Terrifying. I haven't been subjected to someone straight being like that straight. What's your opinion on women with huge dicks? Very true. All right. It was horrible for a little while, but it's good to always remember that pieces of shit always exist close to you. It's always good to know that the straights are always here, always looming. ready to kill you if you don't pay attention. You have let me down it. Why? Why you? You wanted to use your your mod privileges so bad? Your finger was itching? Obradin! The best game that I'll never be able to play because I already watched a Let's Play. They suggested it when they said they were straight. Ah. You said no. No, I'm not for banning people because they're straight. I'm like, I'm willing to hear the arguments. But this guy clearly didn't have it. I wanted to hear them out. Gonna cancel you on X. What's funny when the other person, the previous stream, said I sent you a DM on Twitter. Okay, so you do not know me. At least you would have seen that I haven't posted on Twitter for like at least a year now. Sorry, by curious people, in real life the tranny gets the girl. All the people who don't hate women gets the girl. And the femboy, because they're both girls. We practice femboy erasure here. Better take your ass back to Reddit. Or Tumblr, because apparently there's like apparently you can also insult trans women on the basis of wanting femboys to be themselves. Like, sure, okay. Okay, girl. Be your femboy self. It's always a good opener to ask for their opinions on women. You're saying that men cannot be feminine? Absolutely, that's absolutely what I said. Describe feminine in a way that doesn't sound misogynistic. Right, meow. Oops. Well, I just wanna be weak and small and quiet and get abused by guys. That's feminine to me. I just wanna wear pink. Uh-huh, okay. Oh, anything more about femininity? Okay. It's always a touchy subject because femboy has now been normalized so much in all kinds of circles. The use of, like, and it's been years, so when you argue against it, you always sound like someone who came from another planet. Let me out! How high can you go? Whee! Holy shit! But I was expecting it, but this is a dump truck. This is a big dump. I need to find a comparison to Femboy. Like, because they keep saying that it has boy in the name, so it's obviously for men and boys. Why are you trying to reclaim the name as a woman, or stop us to stop men from using the word femboy? I need to find like a comparison to tell them like it's like if a minority had a slur against them within the name. It's like this. I don't feel like there's a comparison to that. Like, yeah, it has boy in the name because they always considered us to be weird boys. Of course, it's gonna have boy in the name. They don't see us as women. You think a slur is supposed to sound nice? Did you have too much reclaiming in your life to remember what a slur is supposed to be? Supposed to be demeaning, it's supposed to hurt you. So the easiest way to hurt a woman is to hurt a trans woman is to call her a boy or a man. Of course, the story is gonna have boy in the name. It's that simple. Not rocket science. Are we really gonna go in the volcano? I see a lot of people using femboy as a term for trans women. Well, it's thrown a lot every time a trans woman in media is getting popular. And the best argument people who hate trans women have is to call that character a femboy instead. But I've had trans women tell me that they used femboy a lot during their transition because they considered themselves a femboy, because before realizing you're a girl, or managing to call yourself a girl or a woman. It's an obvious first step. Call yourself a femboy. Like, a lot of girls call themselves raps or futa or whatever, because it's the first resource they have available. It's the porn made of us. So you're gonna see this, and that's the first word you're gonna have available for you. Like, Tay told me that at first she considered herself a femboy before transitioning. I didn't get that step, but I know it's popular. I didn't get through that step of calling myself a femboy or a futa or like whatever. But I've seen it enough. Do I know any trans women who still call themselves femboys? now after like transitioning and everything, no, not personally. And I'm not fighting to reclaim the word femboy. Like I don't care about that word. And ultimately I don't care about men calling themselves femboys. In the end, what I want from men calling themselves femboys is to stop hating trans women and being aware of, oh, this thing is shiny, and being aware of the history of the word and know the baggage that this word has when they're using it for themselves. That's really all I want, because I don't think we ever gonna stop men from calling themselves femboys. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. So at least, the very least, all I can ask is that femboys know where the word comes from, and for them to be normal about trans women. that's the minimum. It would be so easy to make parallel with tomboy if only trans men weren't men. I was thinking about tomboy. You know when I didn't know anything about the English language, I thought tomboy was like tomb, because tombs are like dark and edgy and cool. Tomboy, in a goth weird way. Then I learned it's just Tom. It's just Tom. Tomboy. I've only seen trans femme sex workers use that. Yeah, a lot of trans women who are sex workers use femboy to get a bigger following, to hit a bigger niche. And like Finster called herself a femboy for so fucking long. It was so funny on the internet. The moment she actually transitioned and called herself a trans woman, crickets. I don't see her anywhere anymore. I'm not the biggest fan of Finster because, well, he made a shit ton of bank on calling herself a femboy on streams for so long that, like, well, with the opinion I have on men calling themselves femboys, I wasn't really a fan of her doing that. But yeah. Like, I bet a lot of trans women make porn under the tags futanari and trap and stuff like that. Not surprising, and it's normal because it just makes more money. Tomboy. We're getting there slowly. It's not the biggest Powerwash job I've had. It's pretty big. Pretty imposing. Pretty impressive. It's still pretty big. Today, Mr. Beast make a first person to trans get $1 million. Oh yeah, did you see that there was a Tumblr I saw a Tumblr post today. Was it today? I think it was today. Of like major win for Minnesota. Soda! A trans person gets accepted into an athlete team. And everyone was like, woo, let's go, big win. And then you look into the article. It's a trans man who detransitioned to get accepted into the women's team of, I don't remember the sport. A trans man transitioning into getting to get into the women's team. And the guy on the article, the trans man said like, it's a big win, and I'm fighting for the inclusion of trans people. He did the exact opposite. He fucking detransitioned to get accepted into a team of his assigned gender at birth. Okay, well, big win for trans people, I think. Why did people think this was good? I don't get it. They got clickbaited so hard. Now, is that more a victory than the trans men who already were participating without transitioning? I don't fucking know. Just go back on HRT right after. Well, it's not like the results of HRT disappear in like 3 days. Like, I don't get what happened here. And I don't get why that was considered a win. I don't get it. This is not a win for trans people. You just conversion therapied yourself for sport. Good job. Maybe I should use the scissor lift. Okay. What do you want? Why are you pinging? What is this? Ah! The blue ladder platform trim. Okay. Okay. The UK Parliament rejected the petition to put estrogen in water supply. Fuck. We're never gonna manage to trans the kids. Think of the frogs. Okay. All the frogs that will grow up straight, like the guy we just banned. Why did I get recommended to this guy? Now I feel disgusting. I'm the target. I'm the target entertainment for chuds now. Or is it because he watches a lot of femboy streams? I got recommended because I'm basically a femboy. Ah! Stop changing your ping. Ah! Why didn't I never see this angle? Huge panel of grime jump scare. Why the frogs are like that? I like him, I don't care what happens to them. So you hate ecology? Hate the planet? Curious. Ah. How many little buttons there? Judging wild animals by human moral standards. Exactly. You should be ashamed. Repent. Ah! Well, this thing isn't so bad to use without the bugs. Funny. Two. One. Zero. Let's go. Ah. First job done. Oh, that was a big one. Writing in Notepad, frogs can do hate crime for free. I learned so much here. Fun house! Let's go to the fun house. There's no fun here. Oh. Only virtue signaling. Oh, that's a big one. Ah, it's only a facade. Can go around it. Wait. These things are so fun for absolutely no fucking reason. Maybe I'm a hamster. Maybe I'm not a cat. Oh. 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 It's so huge. Well, let's go. Yurite, wake up! Cecil! I need you, Cecil! New York puppy girl called Jelk Tutorial. Jelk Tutorial. I don't get it. Is it related to something I said? You have to remember, I forget what I say like 30 seconds after saying it. Grabbing something I saw on my TL. Oh, okay. Jelk Tutorial. But it sounds like a play on words. It sounds like a pun. I want to know. I don't get it. I don't get the pun. I'm not from New York. I'm not a US American. Well, I'm French. It's not that much better, but I promise. I promise I don't get it. Simon Wu. What is happening in Powerwash? Well, it's also kind of hard to like how much time this is after release and we still don't have a log of the conversation going on in the game. Like if I miss the message while cleaning, it's just gone. I have to restart the job if I want to read the thing. That's so stupid. You want me to care about your weird Powerwash lore, make me able to read it. Dumbass. You were better when Square Enix owned you. Never go indie. I hate indie games. Make me read it. No. Mark, this is good news. And you had better collabs. Now you have fucking Adventure Time and Star Wars. I mean, I guess a lot of people are gonna like the Star Wars collab. Clean the entire fucking... Wait, I'm gonna be the innocent stormtrooper in the meme. Shit. I can play the collab. I can play the DLC. I'm gonna be the janitor on the Death Star. No! Shit. Be a power move to a power wash. Just have you get blown up after finishing the last level. They could never. They just fucking kill me. Musical so far back we're at the joke that started the entire conversation. Goldfish convo. Hey, that's how you make a stream. You're out of content? Go back to the start. Like a playlist. Hey? Why are you yelling at me? What's your fucking problem? Is it because you can't catch honey so you're mad? Not bad memory, it's a running joke! I... The literally device. Let's start with the outside. entirety of the outside first. Why are you bonking your food dispenser? You're not gonna get food until another 2 hours and a half. Oh! I'm talking to you. Idiot. Goldfish don't run, they swim. Have you seen Maddie? This indie talk reminds me of the TADC debacle. Which one? Which one? The circus is getting kinda old. It has more than one controversy now. This is Radio Future. My eyes! This, like that, like this. Isn't getting into cinema the end goal of indie animation? Ah. No, it isn't. Why does every small thing wants to be big? Why are you a parody of capitalism? Shut the fuck up. We're only successful if we get as big as we can. Stop that! Stop! Stop yourself. You're scary. I'm getting fucking flashbanged by the game. Is it controversy or is it just random people online being very ridiculous? Well, nowadays it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Like, who's gonna care about this except people being angry on the internet? Nobody else cares. But I still would count it as a controversy. If you wanted to have freedom within Hollywood, you already had something. It's called A24 on Amazon. Holy fucking shit, P-Jack? P-Jack's son? Are you the son of P-Jack? Holy shit. Or are you the alt account of the dumbass we had earlier? P-Jack, real? P-Jack is still alive? That's crazy. This, like that. P-Jack too? Yeah, I don't understand why they. I mean, I understand sadly because they all do that, but why they absolutely want it to end in theaters. Like, yay, win for indie studios. They can finally be big. This is good news, Mark. They can finally be big. Oh my god, Yuri, help. Help, we need to have living conversations. I need a man. I need a straight that isn't into fanboys. Wait, no, wait, you're into fanboys. Oh shit. Yuri, what's your opinion on women with big dicks? Get through the darkness to break. Pretty based. Oh, that's better than the guy we had before. I'll take that. Horrible. I'm exit only back there. Oh, but I don't mind helping out. What did he say to me? What did he... Oh. What? I'm exit only back there, but I don't mind helping out. I don't get it. Rick and Morty was funny for exactly 2. I wouldn't say 2 weeks. It was good for longer than that. I mean, if it stopped being funny because of the internet, that's different. Back exit. Ah. I'm exit only. Back there. Ah, I'm exit only. Back there. Okay. Oof. You can have normal words, you know. We're not on TikTok. Are you trying to be tactful? Ding 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 ding. Take that. Been talking about Hitler and big dicks for 2 hours now. I was trying not to say I don't like taking up the ass. Well, there you go. There you go. It's way easier. I'm autistic. Give me the words. Give me the stop flash banging me. Why is this why is this light so white? Why are you so white? Terrifying. My eyes. Ah. Well, at least now, you know, this one I see the difference between dirt and clean. Maybe looking at the mirror. Oh, I need to take the sun. I need to get more sun. Colonial light. The distinct and prevalent type of guy who isn't just into femboys, but is into femboys, and you can't look at their profile for 5 seconds without finding 3 different slurs. There are different type of guys who are into femboys, I agree. But this last one was horrible. But horrible in a it's the most normal guy I've ever seen. Which is horrible by itself. Like, yeah, I guess I like women, but there's no one who's gonna understand you more than another man. Okay. Basic. Like, if you hated women just a tiny bit more, you'd be gay. I joined the war on great replacement on the side of replacement. Me too. My criteria: play video games with me, have a nice butt. Well, some guys have nice butts, and you say you weren't into guys. So, like, what's up with that? Rectifying partners again. And this thing when it's dirty, I guess you could call it the sewer slide. That was terrible. I'll go kill myself, I'm sorry. I'll find better material, but first I'll go kill myself. I'll do better. I'll be better. Right above the slide. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. Thank you, Liz, for being even worse than me. It makes me feel better. What's up with your reflection? Why isn't... Worse than you, I'm not white. On the outside. Oh, in relief. Not gonna ding. Piece of shit. More track to femininity. Yuri is sapphic in a straight way. We asked the monkey to look into the repertoire of sexual identities, and he hanged himself. Yaoi lesbian, the name is Fujoshi, you tourist. American, la Fujoshi américaine. Oh mon god. Oh, I don't remember the whole thing. I have to fetch the screenshot again. Oh mon god. Qu'est-ce que va dire Jesus Christ s'il se touche le yeehaw? Maybe I should open Discord again. Does it work now? Does it work again? Teaching Americans about yaoi, so imagine a hot dog. Ah, it works again. Check DMs, I beg. Oh. Terrifying. Who the fuck is throwing a Ted movie reference? You don't have to throw the reference if the reference fucking sucks. Like it's allowed. You'd like, I don't see a lot of people throwing South Park references because they're horrible. And South Park sucks. Like, when the joke isn't funny, even if it's a reference, it doesn't need to be said. Not everything that is a reference is inherently funny. South Park references are better than Ted. Maybe the references are better, but South Park sucks. I'm not gonna agree with anyone on this, but I don't give a fuck. South Park sucks ass. And the only people I've ever seen who defend South Park are either one, American, two, only liked South Park because it's like, oh, it's the show that I was watching while falling asleep, and it's like it's nostalgia because I always put on this when I want to fall asleep. Okay, so you agree that it sucks. You just like white noise. Which South Park is because it's terrifyingly white. You're allowed to watch things that suck. But it's bad when you try to defend something that sucks, trying to make it sound like it's good. I don't watch anything that sucks because I have objectively good tastes. Nothing that I watch is bad. Nothing that I play is bad. Like, everything that I've ever touched was objectively just good. It's that easy. I only watch one bad thing, Apple. The only people I know who like South Park are white straight men. They're kind of jerks. Well, a lot of them are like that, yeah. Not all of them, but lawn mowing sweep. Hey, I never said it was a bad game. Just said I didn't like it. And it's bad for the same reason that the library game is quote-unquote bad. It's not bad, but it has one major issue that I've seen other people say on the reviews of the game on Steam. Is that the library game doesn't have any sound effects. Like, the major thing about Powerwash Simulator is the ding. Like, it's the whole meme, it's the ding. After you clean every single item, you get a ding that's satisfying. In a game like the library game, that's also supposed to be cozy and satisfying, it's weird to me that there's not a single sound effect popping off when you finish sorting a series. Maybe we're spoiled. Maybe I'm spoiled. Maybe it's just because I've had so much Powerwash that... Well, Powerwash now is kind of like the reference for the genre, so you can't really make a cozy cleaning or cleaning up game without taking the influence of Powerwash into account. So you have to know that the big thing about this game is like the satisfying element. So you need the sound effect. That's why I put the ding on my soundboard, so when we're gonna play the library game, every time I finish a series, we will get a ding. I will force ding this game. whether it likes it or not. Alright. If there's no sound effect in the game, I will put the sound effect in the game. We need the Powerwash ding as a redeem. I think even a Prime makes the sound effect, right? I think the Prime makes the sound effect. I don't know why it would be different. Is it different? You know my stream better than me? Keeping a ding button in the button in the bedroom. Fuck yeah. Honey, did you ding? Did you already ding? Did you ding or do I keep going? I didn't hear you ding. Taking notes? No. No. Don't take notes. My kink is being loved and appreciated, you fucking freak. Disgust me. But you like the ding. I like the ding. And what about it? Making them play sexual assault too? Why would you make them play sexual assault? That's terrifying. You really disgust me. Don't play sexual assault with your partner unless they're consenting. Sexual assault 2 battle was way better. Section d'assaut 2. No! Baby! Hello. You know you can jump, you can literally jump on your tree. You don't need my desk to go on your tree. The tree is right there. Why are you weird like that? Serge d'assaut 2. Mélenchon's return. %. Oof. I'm probably gonna finish this one and then go to the library. Bubble Knight! Is it updating, by the way? It is updating, okay. It just fixed itself at some point because one stream Spotify didn't want to change the music appearing on the stream unless I tabbed in, but now it does it again. For everyone not in the know, there was a French band called Abteilung. I see. You know the German version. It's funny that you said the German version just for Cup Queen because I think only Cup Queen is a German here. Icy is Austrian. Not exactly the same. I don't know if she's still here. I don't know the English name. Uh-huh. Okay. Australian can speak German, huh? Well, yeah, everyone in the world can speak German. You just need to learn the language. Haha! What now? Australians can speak German, it's in their constitution. Oh, like the Québécois. Oh mon god! Probably wouldn't know, but Australians often get racist remarks from Germans for not speaking real German. That's not really surprising. Like, yeah, I can absolutely believe that. That's not, yeah. We do the same here. Okay, it's still better than Swiss German though. Stop making fun of languages! Except the English language. Schweizerdeutsch. Oh, you mean Schweizerdeutsch. Sorry, Schweizerdeutsch. Which two? There's a French, there's an old French stand-up stand-up thing about the Pizza Dutch. It is kind of racist, but thanks to this stand-up comedy thing show, I learned about Schweizer Dutch. I have to go into the world and do other things. See you tomorrow, Yuri! Bye bye, good night. I say this because it's almost midnight and it's funny. Bye, Yuri. See, I told you that I wasn't awake yet when we were cleaning the... Oh, butterfly. When I was cleaning the truck. Southern Germans also get racist remarks a lot of times for not being real German. That means the racism comes from the richer parts of Germany. Oh, that's crazy. South Germany is the richest part? It is? Oh. Ah, I want my adaptable nozzle. I need another $1,000. Can I get another? Can I get a $1,000 donation in coffee, please? Just to buy a nozzle. Why is it so expensive? Bavaria is getting all the money they can get. I can give you 1,000 cents. Don't do that. Woo! Wow! Let's go. Push, 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 push. What I want this time. Thank you. I can buy platinum for that money. Tay got a 75% discount coupon and I got so jealous because I haven't had one since I started the game. Imagine when you get that many things, you go do the capital dilation thing. Yeah, close. I big my eyes. So satisfying. And I didn't even expect them. When is that from again? Ah! Death Door again. AFK Gaming. Straight ahead. I'll never look straight. Getting hypnotized. Ooh. Ooh. Getting hypnotized into playing Lawnmower Simulator. Yay! Okay. Then you. I should have used the green nozzle from the start because I have the most powerful gun. I don't need like a powerful focused nozzle. A green one can do. I'll never be straight. No heterophobia in her eyes. Oh, I want to give myself the like in some art. I want to give myself the pink eye. Not the disease. The pink eye from Sabine, but I don't. I don't like it too much. I like my eyes symmetrical. You want to have heterophobia? Well, it looks cool, but it kind of loses the defeats the purpose of the eye color signaling who's fronting. If I have one blue and one pink, the point of the eye color being different is like to play on like me as a cat having pink eyes to show that it's Sabine fronting, or Sabine with blue eyes showing that I'm fronting even in dragon form. So it's kinda cool to keep that, and if I give myself a permanent one blue eye and one pink eye, it kinda defeats the meaning of the eye colors. Do you agree? But when we call fronting, imagine if I did that, but when like drawing a moment where we call fronting, and then I have a blue eye and a pink eye. And it would make a lot of sense. And I would lose that by having the pink and blue eyes permanent. Like, I've been thinking of trying to make a gradient, like with the, if I ever drew a skull fronting, making a gradient between pink and blue on like each eye. I love gradients. I'm addicted to gradients. And make it so the strand of hair on the side covers the eye on the one we're not fronting. An idea. arrange your hair when you switch. Mm-hmm. Spend $1,000 on a VTuber model. If I had $1,000, I feel like that would be the first thing I would do instantly. Buy a VTuber model, because as much as I like having done things by myself, I cannot be asked to learn Live 2D. I need a model, and I don't want to make it myself. 5 hours, good morning. Okay. I only know 2 people who do both the model and the rigging. I thought it was gonna be the book sort of game. Yeah, we're going to the book after I'm done with this level in Powerwash, because it's a big one. We'll go to the book. I'm doing both games. Wait, it's almost midnight. But I did say that there was no ending time for the stream. It's just whenever I feel like stopping, if I'm too tired or too hungry. I guess I only know one person who does both the model and the rigging. Right, so most of the time people have to pay one person for the model and then have to pay another person for the rigging. Which part costs more? If people know. Someone knows. Concept artist, modeler, rigger. Would I need to pay a concept artist? Like, is it a thing I could do myself, or do I need to specifically pay someone who's an expert in? Because I don't want something extra fancy for my model. Like, I'm not Iron Mouse. Like, you have the design covered. Yeah, if I just keep it to like a regular hoodie or whatever, maybe I'll design an outfit. I'll ask a friend for the outfit because I'm bad at outfits. Oh. Megalovania. Up. Oh, the jump between the 2 notes is big. Where does it go? Oh, maybe I have the 2 first. Ah. I forgot I can just left click, dumbass. No. 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 Beep, beep, me, me. Shit. I'm not even touching only the white keys. Liar. I feel like it's this one. No, I don't know. I'm so close to getting the whole thing, but... I got it! And then it's like one lower. Or this one? Ding! Ah, it's this one. This time is trying to buy eBay. Okay, I'm proud of myself. Back to cleaning. That's like my favorite thing. Is counterproductive because that's not how you learn how to play an instrument, but that's my favorite thing to do with an instrument. Every time I can grab one, is just try to replicate songs I know by ear. And I could spend hours doing this with different songs. Everyone please ding. Yay, 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 yay. Yay! I'm lacking 11 billion, so the CEO made an eBay account and started selling like Halo statues. Holy shit! Play Megalovania. Tay, I just did that! Are you... Now it's clean, I lost my... Play the Halo theme. Already did that! I'm not a jukebox! We good? Can I clean? Another jukebox is literally called AV. Is white. I don't get it. There's a jukebox called AV. Am I a jukebox? Maybe I am a jukebox. You dismiss, enjoy your things. Yay! Thank you. Also, good morning, Tay. Yeah, I told you that's when they're waking up. Too late. Play Powerwash Simulator. Ah. So many things. Oh, so many things. I need a lift. Ah. Is there not a scissor lift? No? They didn't give me one? Look! The slide from the first game. Funny. And the Ferris wheel from the first game too. And the carousel from the first game. The spinny thing. Let me touch you. Let me touch you. Ah! Even the button is here. Hyperlight drifter. We're progressing. We're getting there. How did I go up on the... Ah. I plan drifting into a bankruptcy. Oh no. Love indie roguelike distraction shooters that run at 45 FPS. Oh! All the dinging. Okay, everything is dinged. Tick. It wasn't on my priority list at first, but if Balmon's Curse is taking too much time to release, like if it releases in, say, like November, I feel like playing 9 Souls before Balmon's Curse or another Metroidvania. Because I keep hearing how good the game is, but I've never seen anyone actually play it. I've never seen much of the game. I just know that people say it's gutted. Try Hollow Knight. Bro. Thinking of playing 9 Souls too. Yeah. The game people keep saying is one of the best Metroidvanias, and like I don't hear much about it. I think we're done with the outside. We can start going in the fun house. you considered Metroid Zero Mission? Yeah, I've been thinking of playing Metroid games, the 2D ones. I should play a Metroid because I like Metroidvania and I haven't played any Metroid game. And Metroid Prime Hunter demo does not count. I like this song. It's a cool song. Don't turn phone call. It sounds so much like a phone call, like a ringtone. Chapter 5 is out. Chapter 5 tomorrow. Yes, he's calling. Oh, it's dirty where the blade is passing. That's evil. Evil. Wait, no. I lowered the. I also need to make. I need to put Spotify on a different audio channel. Audio jungle. Those are scary, bro. Outer Wilds! The song that is not in the game. AFK Gaming. It's gonna take a while. Mesmerizing. Yay! And the other one. Oh, they're free? Oh, they're more than free. But this one doesn't count. The Fun House. Okay. It is satisfying though. I like it. At this point, we're never gonna play the book game. Hey, do we absolutely need to play the book game? Like today? No. We might even play it tomorrow after Valhalla. The only streamer that can make me excited about books. That's not true. I bet there are a lot of book streamers and people reading books that make it interesting. I follow a streamer who reads a lot of reads and reacts to like sociology and political books. It's pretty interesting to put in the background. I said me personally. Okay. You can say Hassan. No, it's not Hassan. I don't care about him. And I don't watch English speaking streams. The prime is white leftists and the racism against Islamic origin people of color revolutionary influencers. What? Oh, like me because I'm racist, right? I think you were making up the title of a book. Watching English streams make me realize how imperialized I am. Tay, get out of the imperial mindset. Don't be a Yankee, please. Save yourself. Be more Chilean. Yeehaw. No. I need to watch more Spanish streamers. It depends on like what you're able to listen to in the background, because since I have like, if I'm not streaming, I'm watching a stream or listening to a stream. So a lot of times my streams are just in the background. I'm listening to the person streaming. And that's the reason why I don't listen to English streams, because I have an easier time. Because I have like misophonia, I have auditory processing disorder. So I have a hard time listening to English streams. I have a way easier time to listening to someone speaking French in the background. When I'm like actively watching and doing nothing else, I can watch an English stream. But since 90% of the time I'm mostly listening, yeah, 90% of the time I watch, I mean more than 90%, I watch French streamers. The tweet fucked up the word yeah for me. Oh my god. Que va dire Jesus Christ? Il se touche le yeehaw. It's not a tweet, it's a Tumblr reply. I think. And stop thinking about that tweet. It's not a tweet! I think. Is it a tweet? Well, it was just a Tumblr post and a Tumblr reply screenshotted. That tumble. That tummy. Ils vont se le jouir dans le tabarnak. Ils vont se le jouir. I still have your server and this stream. I don't really talk English at all. I'm stuck in German hell. It's funny because for a long while, Eris and I were talking English to each other, speaking English to each other. Now we don't really do it much anymore. But since we met each other on the internet, like even in real life, we're just speaking English. Ah. Do not talk about the Curious Act video. Like the problem with the thing with the Kyrgyzstan video is that I don't care if his points are good, if his arguments are good. He clickbaited Nazis. That's stinky. Because you can play innocent about it, but when you look at the thumbnail, you're like, come on. Be real for 1 second. Just 1 second. Be real with me. Germany is over. Big fucking flame. Gothic font. Just make it worse than it's a whole team of like 60 people behind the videos. It's a whole fucking team now. It probably has been for a while, but yeah. Really determines black letter. Black letter? Okay. Dee-dee-dee. 56%. We're not gonna make it out of the fun house. Why is it bad to clickbait Nazi if you make genuine good points? But I don't know, I don't really want Nazis to watch my content or to follow me. I don't feel like I want to convince Nazis. I'm not on the team of debate them away from being worthless pieces of shit. They're probably not gonna get convinced by a video with good arguments. What if you rage bait them? Well, we'll need to look at the comments. Being a digital circus? True. I'm not making it out of the digital circus. Ah! progressing. Oh, I forgot the ceiling. I completely forgot the ceiling while progressing. For politics, they are the one that need to hear the most. I don't know. I never felt like you could win back Nazis with good arguments, to be honest. Like, we already have so much to do, so many other people that we can convince, that we can win on our side, that really, I don't give a fuck about convincing Nazis. Like, they're really not my priority. Wee, wee. Like, especially on the left side, on the anti-colonialism, anti-neoliberalism side, we already have so much to argue with other people who are like close to our side. Get more people to agree with us that like Nazis are so far away. I really don't care. Their opinion would have to be rooted in logic in the first place to be able to argue with them. Like, arguing with them is kind of like... It's kind of giving their arguments weight and plausibility and... Like, you don't really want to debate a Nazi or to argue with a Nazi because that means... You would need to hear and you would have people hear the other side of the argument. And nobody wants to hear that. I don't know. Like, I don't think that Nazis are gonna be less Nazis with the Kyrgyz Act video. They're just gonna cherry pick the points in the video that they like. So they can agree, we can agree with the video, share the videos to their fellow racists. And they're gonna see the thumbnail and they'll be like, based. Half of them is not even gonna watch the video. And by next week you're gonna have Nazis saying that Kyrgyz Act agrees with them. And that Kyrgyz Act is based and red-pilled. But what about the janitor? I don't know. When it's a family member, it's like... It's different. Because you can have an affect with them, you can... Depending on your family, depending on how close you are to your family, you can argue with them, you can try to win them with like the emotional arguments. But with strangers on the internet, who cares? Like, frankly, I don't think a channel like with a huge team like Kyrgyz Act didn't do that for the clickbait, for the revenue, and for the numbers. It's a huge channel that wants a lot of revenue. It's really not that weird to think that they did that for the clicks. They had a million other ways to do that thumbnail. But people talked about it, even people who don't agree with the video talked about it. So like, they won. They won because the thumbnail won. People are talking about it, people are clicking. Because what the fuck what the fuck is the video talking about? So like, that's all they wanted. They wanted people to talk about the thumbnail, they want people to talk about the video and to click on the video. Because like, YouTube, big channels, this is the basic business practice. Be it from good people or bad people, they all do the same thing on YouTube because that's how you get revenue on YouTube. By clickbaiting. Remember what's the most viewed video and most commented video on my channel of VODs? When I clickbaited Factorio fans by making them think that I thought Factorio was a Satisfactory clone. And that's not what I'm saying in the video. But the title and the thumbnail, not the thumbnail because it's just Factorio, but the title, make them click. I got a lot of dislikes. But it made them click and comment. So I got a lot of views because it got referenced more. It's Dokkan. Yeah, it's still Dokkan. The most viewed video is still Dokkan, but I'm not counting Dokkan. I freaking hate clickbait culture in general. Well, that's on YouTube. I mean, if you want to make money on YouTube, you're forced to do clickbait. Unless you already have a huge following, then you don't need to do it anymore. If you want to go big on YouTube, to do numbers, have ad revenue, forced to clickbait. What was the video on Ozempic about? Fucking Ozempic. I haven't heard people talk about Ozempic that much anymore, at least on Tumblr. Alright, it made a video about fat people, right? About Ozempic and was a more or less kinda eugenist video about how we need to eradicate obesity. Which sounded a lot like people saying we need to eradicate transgenderism. You know? We don't hate transgender people, but we need to end this issue, this plague on our society that is transgenderism. Okay. And now they're saying the same, they said the same thing about fat people. We don't hate fat people, like it's not their fault. But we need to solve the issue of people being fat. And the best way to do that is by fat people dying. Best way to stop having fat people is to kill fat people. Just like the best way to end transgenderism is to just kill trans people. That's that easy. Really easy to do. Like, words are cool, but when you look at the actual solutions they propose, it kind of all ends with they need to die. I don't care if they want to stay fat, if they can't be more thin, if they can't lose weight, or just die. We can't do anything more about it. Too bad. We're gonna do a shit ton of medical malpractice with you, so you can have access to care, and you're just gonna naturally die by not having proper care. Fun stream, full of good moods, good vibes. Tumblr stream. I'm looking at Ozempic side effect, and the shit as graphs I'm getting are literally only the side effects of rapid weight loss. Yeah. Need to get fatter. And the moment you start talking about this topic, every time on Tumblr I see people pulling up and being like, so you just want people to be unhealthy, you want to stop people from losing health, from losing weight. You want people to stop their diets. And people are so absolute, going to extreme, and I'm like, man, I don't know, it depends. Why you gotta be so disingenuous? Huh? Why you gotta take that thing in such bad faith instantly? Huh? I'm trying to make people not have eating disorders. By doing what? When you look at the stats, there are so many more eating disorders that are caused by people wanting to be thinner than fat people having an eating disorder. It really goes down to that one post I saw on Tumblr a few months ago that said, if you're 10 kilograms heavier than the average for your age and height, you're gonna look a bit chubby. If you're 10 kilograms thinner, lighter than your average, you have a high chance of getting sick. Like the difference in what's normal in heavyweight compared to being thin in general is weird. Like nothing is gonna happen to your health if you're just 10 kilograms heavier, but if you're 10 kilograms thinner than the average, you're instantly at risk. Feel pissed that I need to lose weight for my SRS. Yeah, that's bad. there is no reason to lose weight for SRS. Like there is no serious scientific background for that practice, for that reason. There is no reason. And every time they invent bullshit to make it sound necessary. It's bad. Automatically assumed I made fat people ED and not anorexic people ED. Yeah, exactly. I automatically assume everything you say is evil, so I'm ready to counter-argue at all times. And I start before you precise and you make yourself clear, so you can't you can't counter-argue my counter-argument because I didn't. Okay. Friendly fire. Oh. You would fire me friendly? In a friendly way? Thing. Oh, it keeps going! It keeps going, I didn't see that part. Holy shit. I started arguing against people I saw posting on Tumblr in general. Like the arguments they have. Not what you said. Like, people who are trying to cure eating disorders, quote unquote, from fat people, because of course the only reason you would ever be fat is because you have an eating disorder. They're arguing with people posting on Tumblr, yeah, valid. Tumblr is sadly not as woke as people say it is. It's full of people who are terrifyingly normal. Have very liberal to conservative political views. No, it's not as woke as people think. Really very, very bland. Why do you make a sound? What is the point of you? What? Why do lights make a sound? I'm curious, I'm confused. So someone eating 1.8 kilogram of watermelon for breakfast, like 2 liters of soup! Those Bruce Lee levels of juicing. Holy shit. That's a lot of liquid. Why do they do that? What's the point? What's the point of... Was it an eating disorder, or were they trying to follow a quote-unquote diet full of soup. Just wait. Okay. Okay. Where's the music? Oh. It's Risk of Rain 2 time. Oh, the neons activate when I clean them. They get turned on when they get washed, just like me. What? Huh? What is she talking about? Woo! Instead of 1.8 kilogram of watermelon, you could, I don't know, eat a bowl of yogurt with banana and some peanut butter. They get wet, then when they get wet. Maybe they think that they think that because it's liquid. Liquid! They think because it's liquid, it's not. It goes through the digestive system faster and it doesn't make them fat. I don't know. Also get turned on when someone shorts my power button. With drone posting. Liquid does make your tummy feel more full when it, well, it isn't really. It does? Because I hate soup for one single reason. Whenever I'm done with my bowl or my plate, my dish of soup, I absolutely don't feel full. Like, I like soup. There are soups that are very tasty. But when I'm done with soup, when I'm done eating my soup, I just like yeah, I drank water. That doesn't feel like a meal. That's why the only soups I like are chunky or like very thick. The soup is delicious, but not the food to satisfy oneself. Yeah. Maybe I'm eating the wrong kind of soup or not enough soup. Give it up for stew! I love stew. Big fan of stew. Or pho. Good one too. Depends how much soup you eat. I just made stew earlier. Let's go. What kind of stew? What was in the stew? Ah! Stewie Griffin. I knew you would say that. Terrifying. Oh. Mild chili, because I wanted family to be able to eat some. You don't live in my head. Right, sure I don't. Oh. Your queen also told me to make a chili. I'm probably gonna make a chili. In carne. I love cazuela. Italian food is basically chicken soup. It also comes with potatoes and chicken and corn and pumpkin and oh. And pumpkin. Oh. Made in Argentina. No. Chili. Make a Peru. Okay, maybe. Okay, what did I forget that is making 5%? 6%. Oh, there's the door? No? What about the other side of the door? I also clean that one. Did I miss like a little corner of the fun house? Ah! Hello! Third jump scare. Make a Bolivia. A bowel. A Bolivia. Got my first resource booster in Warframe. Oh! Let's go. What did you farm? You get Orokin cells? Or maybe Morphix? I know Morphix go down fast at the start. What else? There's also shit. With Orokin cells and some void traces. The void traces also go down. There's plastids. Plastids go down fast too at the start. Cryotics, Vitus Essence. There's so many things to farm with. Resource boosters. Okay, but that was 1%. What? If I missed 5%, that's like a huge part. Oh. Oh. Right. Circuits get scarce. Circuits? Farm, are you all farmers? Who did you vote for during the last election? The farmer demographic really is an interesting bunch. Like, why do they constantly vote against their interests? Why are you doing that? Is it racism? I don't know. It's funny that in Warframe there are resources that you need a lot at the start and then not anymore. Because like, I'm not done with the game, I have a bit more than like 50% of the game done. But for some reason there are resources that I don't really need to farm anymore. I don't run out of these resources anymore, I'm good. Like the Morphix. And neural sensors, for example. Unless I keep building formas for like another 6 months without missing a single day, I'm never gonna run out of them. Globalism is bad, motherfuckers, when the entire workforce is globalism. Maybe I'm gonna run out of stuff a bit more than I'm feeding my helmet. I guess I could feed the helmet a bit more. Fury's gonna die. Ah, now we are at 99%. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Where does the ping take me? Well, the same place. Can see the dirt because The wall is in yellow. The wall in yellow. Ah! Of course. You? You don't ding? You not ding? Explain. Take Necros to a survival fisher. Yeah. Necros or Aura. Ah, okay. It was a little. But when I'm Necros, I can be puppy. Ah! But go with Korra so you can at least be kitty. A little bit. Kind of a kitty. The thing is called balcony window, and I I read bone widow. Shut up. Get out of my head. Huh? Fine, I'll be Necros since it's a good cause. A good pose. Pose. Puppy. I don't know what I have to do, but I don't think I have the strength to do it. Which is farming rare jag for Sevagot. But go there. I have the Ripcast set up for him. Ah, the Ripcast. I don't have them anymore. I learned why people keep the Ripcasts after throwing them out. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're dinging. We're dinging. Next Sunday, don't forget. Not this Sunday, the next one. We do prime hunting. We go prime hunting. Just put off farming Sevagot forever. Okay. Fair enough. I want to be master rank 30. I want to hit that MR 30. At least I know that now the XP scaling is not going up anymore. Because for some reason the XP for each MR goes up, but until mastery rank like 21, I think. And starting from 21, it's always the same amount of XP for all mastery rank. Even the legendary ones. But you still have to find the item to master though. Part is the hard part. I'm grime hunting. Oh. Am I gonna AFK ding? It doesn't look like it. Oh no, it's this one that isn't dinging. It's not the spinny. There we go. I hope I won't have to come to work next Sunday. Oh, that'll be on call. Dang. In the funhouse, straight up dinging it. And by it, well, my wash. Woo! Ah. Oh shit, a ski resort? And there's gonna be a lot of nothing on the GIF because I clean all the exterior before the interior. There we go. Clap clap. Yay! Let's visit the ski center. I'm not gonna clean it, but we're always visiting the next job before finishing the session. As a Hello? Let me out. Hello? Do I have to clean the door to get out? How do I get out? I have to clean my way out. Well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Fuck are you? I love those trying to get a treat. Be like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't care. Shush. When Shueisha said that the new episode would be 1 chapter long, it was an improvement. What do you mean Dressrosa has more episodes than chapters? Ah. Those were Skinner, not Pavlov. Yeah, I don't remember those for Pavlov. I was confused. I was confused. So anyway. I started booking. So last time we were here, we started working on tidying up this library full of books. And we worked a lot on the healing books, the holy books, and on the art books there.